Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today we are going to be running the Heavy Gunner, and we're gonna kind of be doing somewhat of a challenge run, somewhat. We're going to try to not spend any of our resources. We're not, no gold, no nitra. However, if something really appealing shows up in the shop, I'll buy it. Like if a 50% crit damage shows up or something, I'll pick that up. But the main purpose of what we're trying to do here is we're going to try to save all our resources, and then we're going to try to get the gold tip bullets and the nitro powder and just utilize those to its fullest. So somewhat half challenge run, half let's save our resources and then try to get these cool items and just maximize like all our power. Let's do a reroll here. We could do a cryo cannon. I think a cryo cannon will be okay with this. I would like to get mainly heavy weapons like this guy. I think the hurricane would be kind of good. Those would probably be fine weapons to get. But since we're not going to be able to level up and power up our weapons as strong as we normally could, let's do the piercing. That's why I'm thinking a cryo cannon might be somewhat nice here, because it's going to provide us some decent support. And it'll let me get through these mobs like that. Okay, so gold tip bullets, that's the big one. We want gold tip bullets and nitro powder. Those are really the only two items I care about here. Scanners aren't really going to be... What am I missing? This little piece right here? Oh, man. Scanners aren't really going to be that great for us. Just because these items do have like a max to them. Okay, this is actually a decent item with this build, though. The coupon is obviously useless. We don't want the coupon. Because again, I'm not going to really be buying anything in the shop. When I say like we're going to buy something every once in a while, if a legendary crit chance shows up, or crit damage or crit chance show up, like maybe we'll buy that. Or like every once in a while we'll buy some like really good upgrade. If there's a legendary beam in there for like our cryo cannon, we'll pick that up, but only if it shows up on the first shot. Like I'm not going to re-roll the shops or anything. So that's kind of the limitations of what we're going to do here. But yeah, a lot of items aren't really going to be super useful for us. Not going to be looking for scanners. Pay to win is going to be borderline useless, because I'm not going to spend my money. A chemist kit, it's not really going to be good because we're not really going to run status effect weapons other than this little cryo cannon. Let's do more heavy reload. And then we're obviously not going to be able to get pickled nitra because we're probably going to have way too much nitra. So there's really only two things we can get. That's why that diver's manual was kind of nice, because that's actually a damage item that doesn't rely on anything. Okay, let's get to 15 so we can get this next weapon. I'm going to be looking for probably the hurricane. I think that would be a good one. Let's re-roll. Sludge pump. Yeah, let's re-roll again. Coil gun's not horrible. I think I'm going to re-roll again, though. Okay, there's the hurricane. Let's go reload speed there. For my last weapon now, we're kind of up in the air. I don't really want to get like a status effect weapon. I could be okay with that, the tactical lead burster, you know, that could be fine. That would be a kinetic projectile weapon. Let's go move speed. Let's go damage. Okay, for the last one, we could maybe do the bulldog. Yeah, let's go bulldog. Okay, we could do burn, fire rate, XP gain. The bulldog we can kind of try to turn into a support. Nice support weapon. Because our main, we're looking at right now, we're mainly looking at our hurricane and the thunderhead to do like the majority of the damage here. Okay, so again, like we'll pass up on all these. Only the big stuff, like a nice legendary beam or a nice legendary damage or something like that. That's probably the only things we'll really drop some gold on. So the good part about getting that diver's manual, you know, that does give us a little bit of damage boost here, but we also didn't need to use a reroll. So we're gonna have to be very, very careful with how we use our rerolls here. I could burn them right away, not get anything, and then probably have to restart the run. Or, you know, we pick up a few good things here and there, get them out of the pool, and then kind of save our rerolls for the end when, you know, there's less choices, which is probably what we'll end up doing. But then that also means I could be playing for a while here and we could not get the things we want at the very end. So there's definitely challenges to this run, but whatever happens is going to happen. That's why it's kind of like a half challenge run, half not. Because if we don't get the things, I'm not restarting this video to try to do it. Because, God, if we run an hour video and I'm just like, hey, we're not gonna do this anymore, we could probably do this. The damage sucks right now though. But I think if we get the crit goggles, that would be, or the crit chance, that would be amazing. Let's go kinetic damage. Okay, pickup radius. Go fire rate. I'll take it.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Okay, we're gonna start to get trapped in here.
Exemplary work. You achieved your objective in a record time. I've been dreaming of something like this.
So we're at 61 crit chance. At this point, we definitely want to get to 100. So that's why if we see some high crit chance in the shop, we'll probably buy those. Those are the kinds of things that we're gonna definitely want to be looking for. Especially at this point, because now I really, really, really want to get this. We really need to get this to 100% crit chance. That way we can utilize all that crit damage we just got. Let's go. Let's actually go with this one. And then let's do the clip size. Nice crit damage we just got right there.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. Stage completed. Onwards to stage 3.
See, so okay, so like nothing here that we're gonna buy. No crit chance, no big legendary stuff. So let's move on.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
So again, we're at a very crucial moment where we're gonna have to decide what we do when a item shows up that we don't necessarily want. We're gonna have to make some sort of like concessions, you know, debating between, okay, do I just take this, get it out of the pool and save my rerolls, or do I waste my rerolls early trying to get the items and then just hope for really good RNG? Because honestly, I think the best strategy is to kind of hold out until the very end to try to get our stuff then. I get that's probably definitely going to make the run harder for us, especially without all that damage being utilized. But I think if we want to make it to the end with our best chance of getting those, I think we need to... I feel like we need to try to save our rerolls until there's more stuff out of the pool. Just to give us better odds. Okay, we could do the piercing. So that's kind of where it's one of those things like, okay, the piercing will work for the Thunderhead and the revolver. Gets it out of the pool. We save our rerolls. We could have went Nitra, but I'm not gonna build up mining at all, and I'm not really sure how much nitro we would kind of get from that. And plus, I think I think the powder and the gold tip bullets do have a limit to them, so I'm not sure if we'll reach the max here. We'll save that for the end, the magnet. I would really, really love to see some hoarder bugs here, though, so we can hopefully get some other artifacts out of the pool. That would be great. I guess we'll check the corner just in case. You never know. Ooh. Didn't quite mean to get hit by all that. So this is where we're going to start to see the struggle a little bit. We're going to have lower level weapons than normal. I'm not going to, like, I don't have any 18s yet. And honestly, I'm not even really that close. I guess we can get this magnet. Maybe that'll help us. Okay, let's do the crit damage. Let's do that paint job. So this is what we're going to do. We'll do the fire rate reload and then extra armor. Let's do the reload. We'll do this one again. Let's do sets the ground on fire. Now we need to do a big loop here because there's a lot of XP.
I always waste my money on cosmetics. Gotta have it.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you when you return.
Okay, so nothing here, so let's continue on.
There's work to be done.
So we're about 400 gold, 231. So man, yeah, if we can get something that'll just give us like a huge damage boost. It'll give us so much. We'd basically get 100 something crit chance, 115 crit chance. That would put us at like almost 200 crit. I would really, really love to see the hoolie bait. I think that would be a good item to get here. One, because it would give me 200 HP, but it would give us the potential to get a bunch of artifacts out of here. Really need to get extra beams on this cryo too. This cryo's not very good with only 2 beams. Doesn't really do its job very well. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to run through. And I really, really need to get this Thunderhead to 18 to get that the faster fire rate.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Okay, so we're gonna be patient and then wait for that hole to open up. Let's do the crit chance.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ.
Okay, so another very, very important moment in this game. Hopefully we can get one of the things we're looking for.
Swarm is approaching.
Feeling much. Should have worn a hard hat.
Oy, okay, this is our first reroll. Second reroll. Okay, so this one we can do. We can go with this one. We'll eventually overclock every weapon, so that'll give us that. That was a tough one though, because we lost 2 rerolls and we didn't really get anything. I mean, that item's fine, especially for this build. I'm actually gonna take that mining speed to get some of this back, because I don't want to be that bad. I want to be able to at least navigate through the map. We're gonna make this really hard for ourselves though if we don't see those. If we don't see any of those items here at by the end of this run. We still have a lot of time. But I mean, I did use 2 rerolls right there.
You ugly son of a bitch. You shouldn't miss this precious mineral. It will get you killed.
See, I still need like at least okay mining speed so I can sort of navigate through the map a little bit.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective.
Magnet. Let's not get that yet. Oh, of course, all the way up there in the corner. I don't really know what we're gonna be able to do about this. Get some of it and get out of here. Can you guys hear my guinea pigs right now? For some reason, they're all excited. They think they're getting something. I always wonder how much you guys can hear in the background. But they're squealing right now. I don't know why. They think they're getting something. Okay, let's just do the clip size. I don't want to hurt my other weapons damage. Okay, can this guy is tanky. But then again, we really don't have like very good damage. This is partially why, this is kind of like why I took this cryo cannon though. I know we don't get damage from it, but I think the support it provides us for a run like this is going to be very, very helpful. Okay, let's do the range. It's just so hard because we lose out on so many level ups here. We could have multiple level 18s by now.
Here we go. You found the dreadnought. Now you just need to make it come out of hibernation by destroying the cocoons. Show them what a single dwarf can do.
Let's get the mineral.
At least we got some damage items though. The Incombobulator is relatively decent with this. And then the Diver's Manual. Okay, well here's hoping we really get one of those items right now. We need that damage boost.
You ugly son of a bitch. I die a little inside every time I have to pick up.
Oh, did I just hear? Did I just hear a bug? I think I did. They're not going to be able to, I don't think they can drop anything we want because they usually only drop blue artifacts. I think I heard it. Did I? It was probably from my Thunderhead might have hit it. Or am I just going crazy? Am I just delusional right now? I don't see like a trail of gold or anything anywhere. No, there's a piece of gold. Yep, there it is. All right, I did hear it. Okay, come on. Please give me one of them. Wow, that really screws us. That really screws us, guys. Oh my goodness. That's all our rerolls. All our rerolls. pretty risky taking that energy bar too. We'll see if that pays off. But I think we're gonna need it. Oh man, okay, we don't even get anything. The kinetic damage is fine, but I was really hoping we'd get an artifact there. Okay, so we are in trouble. I have no more rerolls. At least we got like good damage items though. You know, I didn't end up with total junk. Okay, we definitely need this extra beam too. Goodness. All right. I'm worried now. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about our damage without getting those items. I still only have a level 14 Thunderhead. I really need to get that to 18. Actually, our damage is doing kind of decent right now. I'm just running around trying to get all this XP for the moment.
I rarely pick one of these.
Oh man, for some reason I thought I was like to the side enough to be able to avoid that. Shit. I don't know why I thought I was clear of that. Okay, there's a little health. Get through that. Okay, let's get this. Okay. Shit, this is a tough spot. You know, that damage really wasn't really that bad. That was actually pretty decent. I think it's this hurricane. Okay, we're not going to push too much because honestly, we're not even really that fast. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to buy that crit chance and that's it. Because we're not at 100 yet, are we? I really want to get us to 100. We're just gonna be the greediest dwarf ever. Hoarding all our treasure. All right, we're at the mercy of RNG now. No rerolls. Oh, come on. Oh boy. All right, let's do the XP gain. Oh boy, I am not looking forward to the rest of this run now. And I still only have a level 15 Thunderhead. Look at this damage, though. That energy bar really helped, too.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Think you can kill me? Think again.
Fine.
Legendary. I knew today was gonna be good. Fought it twice, put me on. Jade is here.
I guess it's kind of nice that we got a couple legendary mining speeds now.
Bug eliminated.
Just so I'm not going to be totally useless when trying to mine my resources.
Time's running out, miner. The bugs are getting worse. Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
I rarely
Get
get one
moving.
piece.
It won't hang around.
This one's for Carl.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily.
Loot bug looted. Yoink.
Stage 6 complete. Diving deeper.
That's the one.
Get to work.
I think crit stuff's the only stuff we'll actually buy.
Mind.
Crit damage, crit chance.
Danger and darkness. Here we go.
Okay, we only have so many shops left.
Let's get them in.
With no rerolls. Let's do that HP.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I mean, if we can get those gold tip bullets, we'll have a pretty decent damage multiplier. You know, we're at like almost what were we at? 278? We'll keep getting a little bit higher as we level up.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up.
I'm not scared of you. I thought it.
See, if we had horrible mining speed, I wouldn't be able to move through this stuff.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land.
All right. I don't know. I'm in despair right now. I'm not expecting. I think we're kind of on our own here.
Suck on this, you
No rerolls really kills this. All right. The fire rate. The fire rate is something. The 3 levels is something too. I'm already pretty slow though. That's what I'm kind of afraid of. Let's just do it.
upgrade. That's a no-brainer.
Most of like a few of these weapons don't really apply for it, but
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready. Objective completed. Excellent job.
Let's show them some pain. Come and get me, you big busting bug. You shouldn't. Precious mineral. It will get you killed. Suck on this, you freak of nature.
I'm just trying to get this guy. I know we're not even getting the best upgrades because I really don't need fire rate on this. Because I'm about to get a ton of fire rate too when I get this to 18. And I just took ammo rig, but I'm desperate. I'm desperate to get this to 18.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the time
Oh,
runs
got a drop box.
Going to hang around.
Let's do mining.
I can use this. Now this is a rare treat.
We're going deeper. Stage 8 is next.
I can't believe we haven't seen them yet. No. No, we're gonna kind of stick to our guns and only kind of buy the stuff we said we'd buy. As much as I could have used that just to get that to 18.
I'm really not ready for this.
I think we're okay though without the items, because I mean we did get really pretty good damage items here. Pretty much the next best thing outside of the two items that we really wanted. But I think we're making do with what we have.
Come and get ready.
I think those energy bars, they're either gonna win it for us or lose it for us, you know?
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Oh, here we go. Okay. At least we'll get at least, if anything, we'll at least just get HP out of this guy. My God, we can't even kill him. Are you serious? I would love to just get a bad artifact here, though.
We don't see these every day.
It's just one less thing we'll see now on this guy. That's why I wanted that.
Come and get ready.
So it just increases our odds of seeing the good stuff.
Should have worn a hard hat.
Shit. All right, we're gonna be greedy. This is horrible, guys. This run is not going as I had hoped it would. But this is also why I picked this class. I don't think there's a lot of classes in this game that could kind of run this with low level weapons, not getting any upgrades, stuff like that. That's why I wanted the Hurricane, I wanted the Thunderhead, wanted the Cryo Cannon.
Objective completed.
This one's so mean.
Usually on a good run though, you know, we'd be getting the legendary drops here every time.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
Bring it back.
So much XP. I'm gonna do this finally. Then we'll go with the tightest springs. Just get some absolutely insane fire rate on this guy now.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
And that does get us another 3% damage and 3% reload. All right. Nothing there.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
I love this Hurricane right now, though. Very cool. Okay, there's only 2 chances left. The odds of us getting both of these have got to be slim to none. At least give me one though, please. Just give me one. Just one of them, please. Thank you. Okay, that's gonna give us 378 crit. That's huge. Like, that basically means we're gonna be doing triple crits now every hit. Oh, thank you. My goodness. Oh, we needed that so bad. Oh, that feels like a game changer now. Oh my gosh, so much damage. So a lot of people ask, this game does have, okay, so a lot of people ask about the crit stuff. Honestly, that's been one of my, like, most commented on things people asking about. Yes, you can do, basically what happens now is you can do double and triple crit damage. So you'll basically do like 100%, like you'll be doing double crits. So like 2 crits in one, basically like double the damage of a normal crit. And so now every time we hit something, we're going to do a triple crit, and we'll have a 38% chance to do a quadruple crit. So that's basically how this works now. So it's going to increase our damage by just an absolute shit ton. Because now we're always going to be triple critting. And we have that 438% damage. So you can see now we're just going to kind of do so much more damage on these bosses. Remember the level before we couldn't even get a legendary? Now we're going to get a legendary easily. So it's a huge damage increase for us. We'll just take the luck, I guess. I don't know. And then if we can get the the gold tip bullets here at the end, then we'll get a huge damage multiplier. I'm just glad we saw one of them. We just needed one. I don't need both. We just needed one of them. Okay, that'll get us another more damage here. Let's do the piercing damage. Okay, so nothing here. Let's go. All right, so now we're just gonna hope for gold tip bullets. I'm glad we saw one of them though. Thank you. I don't think we'll have any problems killing this boss now. Assuming we don't die. That's really what we're holding on to now, is just not dying. I have an okay amount of HP. I think we can survive a hit, but I actually don't really have a lot of armor. You know, we haven't been picking armor too much either. What's my armor at? 90? So I am going to be pretty squishy here. See, so we're maxed out at crit champ, so it probably maxed out at like 250 or something. Because we just got a bunch more nitra and we're still at 338. That's why I didn't want to get like the scanners and stuff, because I was pretty confident we were going to hit our maxes no matter what. Okay, moment of truth. Gold tip bullets. That's really, I think that's really the only thing we could use at this point. Damage wise, I think we have some of the other better damage items. All right, Moment of truth. Nope. All right, I'm just gonna take the BLT. Okay, at least we got one. At least we got one. We might have to run this back. I might run this back specifically so I get 2 of them. You know, like I'll just keep restarting the run right away to ensure that I get one of them like very early on in the game. You know, if I don't see something on the first floor, like after 1 or 2 rerolls, then I'll just restart. But I like the idea of doing this. We got like halfway there. All right, where's he at? But yeah, damage wise, we should be like okay. We're not gonna be amazing, but I'm still gonna try to get all the gold too, because we are the greediest dwarf here. All right, well, let's go. We did it. We pretty much didn't really spend any of our gold other than a few things. You know, other than a few maybe crit upgrades. But we ended the run here with 339 damage, 338 crit chance, 443 crit damage, 338 crit chance. I'm just gonna get out of here. But we won. That's what matters. I do think we did get like slightly lucky here in a way. You know, we got like the next best things. You know, we got our crit item, we got our crit, our diver's manual, piercing, and combobulator. We got really 5 pretty good items here. The fire rate, fine. This one we took just to take out. We took this just to get more nitrous so we could be greedy. And then we finally got something really good at the end here, the crit powder, to give us that 338 crit chance. And then the BLT at the end. Yeah, we didn't get the gold tip bullets, which would have been nice because that probably would have given us, you know, like, I don't know what that maxes out at, maybe like another 250, 500% damage, but we had a lot of gold, so that would have given us a ton. We only hit level 86. Our weapons were very, very low level. 19, 18, 16, and 12. But like I said, that's why we ran these weapons. These are very good. Hurricane, look at this, 292 million damage at level 19. We did 466 million damage total still, even with very low level weapons and not spending any gold on stuff. So that's super good. All right, well, there we go. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.